Hello, boys and girls. Today we're going to go over week 12, day 3 math morning work. Okay, so we're going to get right to it. I'm going to pull it up on my screen. And remember, this video is a good way for you to clear up any misunderstandings you have, and maybe you'll learn a couple new strategies as well. So the first question is assessing our skill with bar graph. How many people visited a park in 2010 and 2011? So if we look at our scale here, let me just get my annotate feature up here. Okay, if we look at our bar graph here, we have our scale here that indicates the number of visitors. And then we have our different years down here, 2010, 2011, and 2012. And it shows year right here. So we know that those are the years. And the name of the graph is visitors to a park. You're going to be starting work on graphing this week. So it's important to kind of identify those different parts of the bar graph. And if you look at our scale here, it goes 0, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So this particular scale is skip counting by fives. They change from graph to graph, but this one is skip counting by fives. So I need to know how many people visited a park in 2010 and 2011. So I don't really need the 2012, that's extra information. So I'm just going to cross that off. And now I'm going to go to 2010 and I'm going to read that bar. And if I trace it over, it's at 35. And then if I go to 2011, I trace that over, that's at 40. And I like to write those numbers right at the top of the bars. So then I don't have to keep rereading it with the scale. So if I have 35 and 40, I can do a number sentence here. 35 plus 40 equals 75. So how many people visited a park in 2010 and 2011? It would be 75 people. Little messy to read. But remember, you can show your work anywhere on your blank screen. Okay, the next one says 3 times 7 equals 21. Write a related multiplication sentence. So it doesn't want a division sentence. It still wants multiplication. So remember the commutative property, learn one fact, get one fact free. So if I want the related multiplication sentence, all I have to do is flip-flop my factors and I can write 7 times 3 equals 21. My product of 21 doesn't change. All right, on the next one, we're still continuing the patterns, multiplying by 0 and 1. So we have 4 times blank equals 4. Well, I have two numbers that are the same, so my other number must be 1. 4 times 1 equals 4. The next one is 5 times blank equals 0. Well, I have a 0. So remember, 0 is the hero. We need 2 zeros in our number sentence when we have zeros in it. So it would be 5 times 0 equals 0. Any number times 0 is 0. And the last one again is blank times 7 equals 7. I have 2 7s, so my answer would be 1. I've got 1 and the same, so 1 times 7 equals 7. And then the last one is a word problem, and it reads, there are 9 rows of 9 computers. So we have 9 rows of 9 computers. Can you picture that? 9 rows with 9 computers in each one. How many computers are in the office altogether? So I could draw an array for this. I would need 9 rows and I would need 9 computers in each row. That would be kind of long, but if you need to do that, that's fine. So I would need 9 rows, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I can put 9 in each row, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I would continue to fill that in and I would skip count by 9s. So I'm not going to fill in the rest of my array, but I am going to show my skip counting on it, okay? So I would have 9 in the first row plus 9 more is 18. And then remember that pattern with our 9s. The ones place goes down by 1 and the tens place goes up by 1 each time. So after 27 would come, there'd be a 6 in the tens or the ones place and a 3 in the tens place. After 36 would be 45. After 45 would be 54. After 54 would be 63. After 63 would be 72. And my last number would be 81. All right. My number sentence that I would write for that would be 9 times 9 equals 81. So how many computers are in the office altogether? We would have 81 computers. And if you write this number sentence, you wouldn't have to draw the picture if you knew that was the number sentence to write. It just involves skip counting by 9 times. Okay, there you go, boys and girls. That's some help with today's morning work. I hope that it cleared up any misunderstandings you